As we speak, this is how much we owe. 220 billion. This is how much Akufo-Addo has borrowed. So this is where we are. 220 billion. 138 number. The almost this is where we are. Our GDP is at 83%. Realistically, it is at 85%. These people, they have cooked numbers. The country is done. Let us accept it and start speaking. When Sir Sam Jonas spoke, you people all started insulting him. At least the dumb ones. Paul Adebochi was on TV exhibiting ignorance. But what Sam Jonas said, what we are seeing today, was different from what he said. All the things Sam Jonas said in his release about culture of silence, all the facts he put out there, the statements he made, what has happened today? What has happened? Why are we not speaking? You see, the honest truth, no cry woman say, a krone gu sika, besia way, nobody can pay back. Unless we sit back and reanalyze issues. Get people who can force the system to work. Akufo-Addo knows say Odi president we obi antumi nya no hwe. Odum se na busuafo no hwehwe ntumi nsi omu disika de wie sika nako. We need to prove something to them. And until that some people are saying, you, John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, don't think. Because when you win power, or when you come to power, and you try to play smart, we the people, not the military, not the police, not any fashion. We the people who make sure you leave the Jubilee House. You will see the biggest uprising in the history of this country. Yes. So if you, the NDC, or you, John Mahama, becomes president and you think it's going to be business as usual, let us dilly-dally. Let us not. We, the people, will make sure we give you the power. The reason why John Mahama and the NDC is the only alternative is because you carried a little bit of integrity when it comes to prosecuting your own. So the probability of you prosecuting opposition, you have our mark. The reason why the MPP, the MPP is so bad is because all the things that is said in opposition, ever seen there, the Amukasa protecting no, protecting Mubaku and almost say queer. So people believe, say, we need an opposition that will come. Nobody is expecting the NDC to come and build 15 exchanges or interchanges. No. Nobody is expecting John Mahama to come or the NDC to come to power and do what? And come construct $100 million, 17 whatever houses. No, you can't. In 4 years, you can't. Nobody's expecting John Mahama to come and say, Ekana Maham, Nanama Bono, Obetuma Danen in 2 years. You can't. But we know that John Dramani Mahama and the NDC can come and correct some things we want corrected. What are those things? People who deliberately stole from us. The work that you started that you did not finish them. There are schools that the NDC started ebesinde yemfa sankaye. There are hospitals that the NDC started ebesinde yemfa sankaye. There are projects that you can take over and finish because you started it. This government cannot. And our biggest problem is we need a government that will come in. If the government even stops everything and prosecute these criminals to set as a deterrent to anyone who wants to come into politics, that is our hope. That is what we are all expecting. Because we need a turning point. And that turning point is a drastic one whereby people who think they are too powerful, people who think we have given them too much power, they are untouchable. Those are the things we want to see that we can have that turning point. So nobody's waiting for John Mahama to come and build another 500 free SHS. No, because the ones he started has not even been completed. John Mahama cannot come in 4 years and build 17 universities. No, because the ones he started has not been completed. John Mahama can't come and build 100 billion roads. No, he can finish what he started. John Mahama cannot come and employ everybody. He can construct those ones which were not constructed or finished by this administration and employ people. The hospitals that are working half capacity, they can work full capacity. That is what we need. And these people who today think they cannot be touched will be touched. Simple as that. Nobody is waiting for John Mahama to bring Jesus Christ. He can't do it. John Mahama cannot come and say Kumasi to Accra, dualization, 2 years, I'll finish. He can't. He can start it. Because John Mahama has started some before. And we all are witness to it. But how can we make sure that people, when they get power, they can use our resources effectively? When we see Akufo-Addo in jail, when we see Gabi in jail, when we see Ofori-Atta in jail, Bedi Etuo in jail, PDS click in jail, Ameri click in jail, when we see Japan in jail, when we see these scandals that we all have facts to, these people in jail, then we will have some hope. Then we will now start to believe in the Constitution. It is nothing. John Mahama is not Jesus. John Mahama cannot change Ghana in 4 years, but John Mahama can give Ghana hope to believe that when we stick to the principles and we are honest, we can change this nation. So John Mahama is just a stopgap to turn things around. There's no third force. There's no individual who can do it. You could have talked about third force. You could have talked about new entrance into our politics. If John Mahama was a greenhorn, John Mahama has done something nobody except Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in our history. So you cannot tell me to go follow somebody. Abraham Binim said there is a candidate who is already packaged. John Mahama won 6 million votes in the history of Ghana. Go to West Africa. No opposition leader. No opposition has won 6 million votes. Go and check. Upon all the manipulations by Akufo-Addo, no opposition leader in Africa. It shows John Mahama is the president. And when we give him the official chance, he can change this. I am not expecting John Mahama to change Ghana in 4 years. I am not. If you think I'm going to sit here and say, John Mahama comes, everybody's going to get employed, it's a lie. John Mahama can come and put UGMC into full use, full capacity, blown out, more nurses will go in there. John Mahama can make sure every chip compound that is not operational will be operational. All these nurses will get job. John Mahama will make sure the senior high schools that now, every single one of them is completed within 2 years. That I can assure you. That one, all teachers will get job. That is what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at John Mahama coming with any extraordinary ideas. John Mahama will catch him and say, Oba, about 17,000 interchange. I'll say he's a liar. He can't. In 4 years, he can't do it. But John Mahama can give us hope. We've lost that hope. John Mahama can give us some kind of some hope that we can hold on to. See this. Ghana to face difficulty in accessing external financing. Now, when they say Ghana, this is a report from the World Bank, Ghana to face difficulty in accessing external financing. The only thing that will take you to HIPIC, and I say because you are a highly indebted country, and say usika samunye anamibwa. Now, what will make a country struggle to access funds? Like I say, Ghana will struggle to access external financing. Just say, yen to me bob besia wa bruche. Meaning say, omo no boy besia thinking say, we are people who can pay. No, today they have given up because they are looking at the numbers. They are beginning. They have seen it said, we don't have any money sitting anywhere. We cannot generate money to pay that debt. No, until they have realized, say, yeah, for bro. So this statement from World Bank is like, we are giving you the signal, come for rescue. Because musika sam enye. World Bank said when you go out there, because musika sam enye. So World Bank Babo and Timbakacho say, I'm giving you the signal. The World Bank is telling you, make the right decision. And the right decision to do right now is to go and say, Mewa Hipik, help me. But out of arrogance, because of lies, because Bawumia is a liar, because Bawumia is somebody who does not speak truth, because the indicators, because they know today when you take Ghana books to World Bank, somebody will go to jail. Because the World Bank does not take falsified documents. And Ofori-Atta has been touching our documents from 2017 till date. Ofori-Atta has been touching every figure. Adongo Kachremu. This Piccadilly guy, he knows why he doesn't want to go out there. He doesn't want to go to the World Bank. Going to the World Bank for loan is not a crime. The NDC went to the World Bank. They consulted Ghanaians. When they went there, they accessed the loan, 900 million. Today, you can see what it did. What is stopping the Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, and this government from going to IMF? Because all their books is falsified. The figures, they cannot go show those figures to World Bank. They cannot go to World Bank and show them those figures. So what they have to do is tighten us more by putting more taxes on us. And those taxes are what we call e-levy tax. Gold, diamond, timber could not rescue Ghana. E-levy, never rescue Ghana. It has to tell you something. These people, they are done. The NPP part win a 419. It is a treasure hunt government. The president is still hiring this jet. But catch him said the jet has been leased. And I will see Accra. Yet we are still paying for the jet. What does the Constitution say about that? When the president is abusing office, we will talk about the Constitution today. What does it say about presidents abusing office? The Constitution has done nothing wrong. It is us. It is us refusing to implement what is in the Constitution. Indeed, let's not cry. This government is that way. You should never think about putting the MPP government in power in any way. Because all the animals are Ejako Kano. Because Ejako said the leader is an animal. He does not think like a human. All these animals are, they all took instructions from the senior animal. Do you know that? Ejako said they need somebody who thinks like a human being. Technically, the leadership of the MPP, you have to understand, say, they were all taking